everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Madyson. If you're new, I do lifestyle, spirituality type of content here. So if you're into that, then this is the place for you. I just wanted to do a quick video today on getting my shit together because I've just been going through a lot of changes and I feel like I haven't actually sat down and made a video and kind of updated you guys on my life. I did make a podcast, so I've been talking and being more active over there. I'm on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, and I have a YouTube channel called Lotus Me Bloom. That's the podcast. Lotus, like lotus flower, me bloom. That is my personal brand. I sell crystals and I do intention setting candles and all that type of stuff. So if you're into that, check it out. But yeah, I feel like my life has been just kind of everywhere, and I noticed like in the manifestation steps of my life, I wasn't really doing the inspired action part. So mid-July, end of July, I really started to take action. I've been really active of getting a podcast out every Sunday and sometimes Wednesday. I've slacked over here on YouTube just because I've been focusing elsewhere, and also, I don't know, I feel like I've kind of lost my inspiration for YouTube, so I'm trying to get back with that, so bear with me. But I really want to start being more active here on YouTube, and I just realized that like if I want to be my best version of myself, if I want to be that ideal version of myself, I have to align myself with that timeline version of me. And that version of me is exercising, eating right, you know, doing all the things. And I haven't updated you guys on my health, but I did end up going back and getting like hormone testing done and more allergy, food intolerance testing done. And I've been super good with it. I've been super strict, no dairy, no gluten. I can't have eggs. I actually cut out pop too. It's been about 55 days or something like that. I have an app called Last, and it tells you, you could do it for anything. You can even do it for like how much money you've saved or whatever the case is. But yeah, it'll tell you how long if you put in the date and how much money you saved. I've saved like $50 from not getting a Coke at McDonald's every day. And I also saved like 13,000 calories. So I've been, yeah, pop free. It sucks sometimes. Like I still crave it. It definitely still sucks, and I haven't substituted it with like lemonades or anything like that. I will every once in a while, but I don't make a habit of it. I actually been trying to cut that out too. It's very rare though that I get that, usually just around my period. But yeah, I've been doing really good with like sugary drinks and all that stuff. So I made a lot of changes in my life. And I have a podcast talking about this because I felt like, okay, I'm making these changes, and why does my life feel like my reality is like falling apart? And I've been in this phase of like trying to have faith, trying to be positive when life isn't going my way. And I know that there's this saying of like, when things fall apart, you know, it makes room for things to fall together or something like that. So that's kind of been my life, little catch up. And I just realized I need to get my fucking shit together. I need to get my shit together. I need to start being disciplined, start having a schedule, start going back to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in months. I've been paying for it. It's not cheap, you know? So today was my very first day back to the gym. Didn't get a whole lot of content on that because when I was working out, I got a notification that I have a client today. Because if you guys don't know, I'm a Reiki master. So like it comes and goes of like when I have clients and when I don't. I opened up my schedule this month. And so I'm used to having Tuesdays off. So what I'm trying to get at is that I've been trying to focus on making myself a schedule. And I like to use Google Calendar for that. I just feel like it's easier because I get the notification on my phone of a reminder, because sometimes when I have time to do stuff, I don't remember to do it. So yeah, I like that it notifies me and I can check in on my phone. Okay, what do I need to do, instead of like, oh, I left my planner at home, you know? So I like to set it up on the computer because it's easier. And what I'm also combating is this perfectionism mindset that I tend to have. And when something doesn't go my way, I'm like, well, screw it, you know, whole day's ruined. And I've been trying to combat that too because, you know, I made out my schedule. I had my schedule made out for today of like what I was going to do. Guess what? I'm not doing any of that. I'm actually doing something completely different. And I wanted to get up at like 7 or 7:30, 8 to go to the gym because that's when it's like, you know, less busy and I wanted to get it out of the way. So did I wake up at 7 today? No, I stayed up late because I have a hard time going to bed. So I ended up waking up at 9. And my first thought when I woke up, well, you know what? I'll try again tomorrow. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. You know, just throw in the towel today. Then I was like, okay, I cannot have this mindset. I need to go. So I was like, screw it. If you just go to the gym, don't make excuses. It's going to be okay. Like, you need to get your ass there. You need to like do the things that your higher self would be doing, your highest version of yourself to be doing. And you might have to sit with yourself and get clear on, okay, what would my version of myself that I want to be doing? For example, if you want to be a successful business owner, doesn't necessarily mean you need to be a fitness instructor, but you need to be healthy if you want to run a very successful business. So that version of yourself probably works out, probably takes care of themselves, probably eats the right foods. So that's where I'm getting at. Mindset of like, okay, if things don't go exactly how I planned them to, then it's a wash. And so I'm not beating myself up today. Okay, I planned from 11 to 3 that I was going to work on my business. I was going to edit a video. I was going to make a podcast. But no, I had to come home from the gym. I have a client at 3 and I need to get ready. I needed to get a protein shake in and get ready for my client. You need to be able to be flexible, especially if you work for yourself, okay? If you work for yourself, be flexible. I'm going to make, like, I think a series on my YouTube channel about working for yourself, starting a business, because it's tough. It's really tough. Trying to, you know, get past those obstacles of like, what am I supposed to do? Am I doing things right? You know? So yeah, you have to just work with the ebbs and flows and try to be in the flow. And I know for me, like, I made a TikTok last night. I'm really active on my TikTok at Madyson Ancell. How I'm not the type of person that's ever just go with the flow. I'm a Virgo moon. I need to know what the next step is. I stress out when I don't know how I'm gonna get to where I need to go. And I think that's my biggest obstacle. I'm also a Taurus rising. I'm stubborn. I don't like to change. It's a slow process for me. And I've honored that. And I'm making slow changes. It doesn't have to be overnight. And I think if you suffer with the perfectionism mindset, you need to remind yourself that too. It's not going to go 0 to 100. It's going to be messy. You know, you might take a few steps back and then a few steps forward the next day. Like, it's okay. So this is me getting my shit together. I am proud of myself that I went to the gym today. And I know, you know, there's an older version of myself that loved going to the gym. And I'm trying to tap into that as well. And find motivating things to watch. I found a girl on TikTok. I love watching her. Her name's Baby Doll Fit. She does videos at the gym and it's like motivating videos. And that truly made me want to go back to the gym. So find content, binge watch it, but you know, get to a point, because I know I do this. Okay, you can't keep binge watching. You have to actually take the action. Okay, you can't just keep watching videos and not doing the thing that they're telling you to do. That's me. Guilty. But yeah, I really want to get across, like, if you have a vision board, if you have things you want to manifest and you're doing all the things, you're doing the manifestation, you're acting as if you're letting go, but you're not like being disciplined and taking the action to align yourself to that version of you, it's going to be harder. So don't be like me and try to, I was listening to a podcast before I got on here, I love him. His name's Leo. It's Aware and Aggravated. And he was talking about kind of the same thing about tapping into the future version of yourself. Knowing that wherever you're at right now, you're going to get through it because that version of you has already gotten through it and already sees it for you. Like, you can tap in and ask that, you know, for advice. And he even like wears things that he thinks like his higher self would. And intention is so powerful. That's why I make intention setting candles, because intention is powerful. So like, I want to start tapping into, okay, there's something about dressing up for me, putting some makeup on that I feel really motivated and ready to go. I'm a Libra sun. I used to really love dressing up back in the day. And now I just like, you know, I've gotten away from that. But there's something powerful for me about getting ready and getting cute. It makes me feel like more successful. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but tapping into that energy and taking those steps, you have to take the action. So plan ahead. But also, I really want to get across is make time for rest. There's this thing with me that I go. It's the perfectionism. But I don't give myself enough time to rest without guilt. You know, if I do rest, I'm like, oh, I could be doing this, I could be doing that. So this kind of goes with the entrepreneur stuff. Make sure you give yourself time to not work. I think it really gets in our way when we're always in the masculine and doing, and we're not with the flow and just receiving and relaxing and having fun and playing and tapping into that inner child. And also something that I've been doing in the morning is waking up and listening to affirmations, because affirmations are so powerful. It helps program our subconscious mind. So I'm going to make a video on how I personally make affirmations for myself for free, super easy. Like, you don't have to like have an editing software. It's all on your phone. It's so simple, guys. So like, I want to do that for a video for you guys and make it its own thing. So I'm sorry if this is kind of everywhere, but I just really want to get across is like, this is me getting my shit together and taking the action that I need to take and going with the flow and being easy on myself, but also discipline. So if you're struggling with that, I totally get it. And I hope that we can be on this journey together. I know that this isn't like a super long video, but I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update too. I'm going to be talking a lot more about this on my podcast, Lotus Me Bloom. Check it out. I'll have the links below. And I hope you guys have the best day ever. I love you guys so much. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.